Thank you very much, Elena, for the introduction. I'm now sharing my screen. Can you see my, Can you see my shared screen?
We see a blue screen, dark gray.
You can. Now?
We see a mouse, but we don't see the content.
Oh, just a second. I don't know what to do. Vision. Now? No. Okay, I will try again, sorry. Can you see my screen? Can you see my presentation?
Yes, now we can.
Okay. I can't see you, but okay, I will make it bigger. Okay, can you see my presentation?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, thank you. So I will start by saying, by briefly introducing myself. I am Elisabetta Delle Donne. I am the president here at Pixel. And I have a university degree in political science, international affairs. And I have been working in the field of European project planning and management since my master degree, because after my university degree in political science, international affairs, I got a master degree in management. And then I started working as a writer of a European project and as a project manager. In 1999, I created Pixel, that is an international education organization dealing with European project planning and management. And since then, since January 1999, I have been the president of Pixel. Besides working as a director of studies here at Pixel, and as a European project planner and manager, I also have 15 years of experience as an evaluator of European project proposals and final reports. So I'm currently working for the European Commission and 5 of its agencies as an evaluator of project proposals, as well as a coordinator of the evaluation team. This is all about myself, but today I'm going to present our International Master in European Project Planning and Management. And before we go on, I will try again to share my screen and to share the video of the master program.
Are you interested in an international career?
We can hear, but we don't see it.
Ah, okay, now you can. I will try again. Okay, sorry, these sharing are always complicated. So this. Can you see the video now?
Are you interested in an international career?
Can you see the video?
No, not really. Does anyone else see it, or?
I just see Isabella Delle Donne is starting to share a white round circle.
I will try again. I don't know why the sharing of the screen is doesn't seem to work. And this is Zoom, so it should work. Okay. It's pausing, it says. Just a second. Andrea, Sorry, I'm asking for help from my colleague.
It's okay. Maybe you can.
Scusa Andrea, la condivisione dello schermo è in pausa, mi dice. Che vuol dire in pausa?
Prova a fare interrompi.
Ho già fatto così. Condividi schermo,
Ok.
film, condividi. È in pausa.
Forse perché è in pausa
Il
video.
Are you interested in an international career? Enroll in the next edition of the Internet.
Non l'hai mai visto?
No, pausa no. Prova a cliccare su.
Prima aveva funzionato. Se no non lo faccio vedere. Però peccato. Condividi il video.
Sì.
If you have the video in YouTube or somewhere like that, you can share the link. I will see it in your.
Maybe I can send the link to the video. I don't know what to do. Just doesn't work.
Yes, maybe send the link and I can try to share my screen.
Yes. Just a second. I will send the link. Okay. I will copy it in the chat. Maybe if you can try to share your screen. Grazie, Andrea.
Let's see, can you hear it? Can you hear the sound?
I think I can comment on it. As if you can start from the beginning, I will comment. I will briefly comment on it, or we can just. I mean, the link is there, and the aim of the master is to help people to develop an international career. And the program is organized on site and online. On site in Florence and online via our e-learning platform. We guarantee international internship in
20 different countries. Career destinations of participants include working in international organizations, public authorities, universities, and private companies.
85% of the previous participants are now working as international project managers all over the world.
Since the first edition, held in 2012, the programme has attracted students from more than 50 countries worldwide. The teaching programme, both on site and online, is based on a constant integration of theory and practice.
The experts involved are true professionals in the field of international project management.
The people is extraordinary. You make a lot of networking.
The best training you can have. I would say the teachers are fantastic.
There is a lot of opportunities in here.
And I had a very good impression of Pixels.
This was an extraordinary experience for me. I'm quite fascinated about the knowledge I've gained here at Pixels and
the excellent combination of theory with practical exercises, good opportunity to make an international career. I highly recommend this master.
The program was totally consistent with my expectations. Definitely I would recommend this master.
Fast, direct approach to project management. It's been very intense and it's been very, very useful.
I would like to become a EU project expert, and I think this program has given me the opportunity to do it.
The master gave me like a practical knowledge of how to deal with European project it's like the learning by doing. I highly recommend the master.
The teachers also, they are really good. I think it's a great opportunity. So the expectations are completely covered, yes.
And I think I have my opportunity to jump actually in the possibility of building an international career.
I have learned a lot during the master. We've had amazing trainers.
And I definitely have confidence that it will boost my career.
I totally recommend this master. It exceeded my expectation.
So, check out the website of the Master's Programme, enroll in the next edition and start your international career.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing your screen. So I will now continue with my presentation, and now I will share my screen. I hope it works now. Thank you very much. So we are back to the presentation. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Because I cannot see anything. So if you can see my screen, it's fine. So the objective of the master program is to help participants acquiring skills to be able to carry out international cooperation activities through the use of funds made available by the European Commission. The program is organized in two modules. The first module focuses on European project planning, and the second module focuses on European project management. So the first module teaches the process from the idea, the moment I develop an idea and how to transform this idea into a European project proposal, into an international project. And the second module starts from the moment when the project has been approved by the European Commission up to the moment when the final report is submitted and audits are maybe carried out on the project. So the entire process from the beginning to the end. And within the course program, we address all the main aspects, such as how to develop a transnational partnership, how to manage international relations with our European partners, how to think ideas that are suitable and consistent with the priorities of the different programs. As far as the European programs are concerned, we are dealing with all or most of the current funding programs that are managed directly by the European Commission. The target group of our master program are graduate students who are interested in pursuing an international career. There are two prerequisites. One is having a university diploma or a degree, a 3-year university degree, and having a good knowledge of English. A B1 level and lower intermediate level is enough, because the trainers, the majority of them are not English native speakers. So if you can understand me, you can understand all of the trainers, and the participants come from all over the world. So the level of English used is the English that is spoken by people who are not native speaker in the majority of cases. The teaching staff. Our trainers, I am one of the trainers, have 20 to 30 years of experience in planning European project proposals. So you will be dealing with experts who have been spent at least 20 years in writing successful European project proposals. They have other trainers have 20 to 30 years of experience in the management of European projects, in the management of transnational partnership, and in the management of all the administrative aspects of the projects as well. The teaching staff have experience in evaluating the project proposals. As I was saying at the beginning when I introduced myself, I am myself an evaluator of project proposals. But I as some of the trainers, we also are evaluators of final reports. So we know the mentality of evaluators. And then some of our trainers are auditors of European projects. Audits are what happens either during the project life cycle or after the project has ended, when the European Commission or the European Court of Auditors send someone to check if everything is going as it should go. So the teaching staff cover all aspects of projects, from the first idea and helping how to write this idea into a project proposal, to expert in managing the European projects after they have been approved, to experts who evaluate the projects and decide whether the project is good or not, according to, of course, the program award criteria, and expert in auditing. So the participants, the students, will have the opportunity to learn from all those who are involved in the entire process of European project planning and management. The methodology. The methodology is based on a constant integration of theory and practice. So for every concept that is introduced by the trainers, there is a practical activity. For example, one of the concepts that are introduced is how to create a European partnership for a specific project. And after the trainer will have explained the strategies to create a strong partnership for a specific project, then there will be a practical activity asking the students to create a European partnership using for example, the available databases that are produced by the European Commission, by other organizations, in order to select suitable partners for the projects. So there is always a practical activity for every theoretical concept that is introduced. And this is the best way to make sure that every concept is completely understood, because as one of the students was saying, we are learning by doing. So there is a constant alternation of theory and practice. And this is important because the lessons are 8 hours a day. So it's a very intense program. And the fact of alternating theory and practice and the practical activity are carried out in groups, so there is a lot of interaction between the students and with the trainers. This helps the day to go on, because through this constant use of practical simulations, to the point that at the end of the first module, the students will have developed a full European project proposal as part of the simulation. The skills acquired. The first part of the program, focusing on European project planning, will provide the participants with the skills, first of all, to analyze and understand the current European funding opportunities and call for proposals, so that if you're working in any subject area, you are aware of what are the funding opportunities. I'm speaking of any subject area because, for example, you may be working in the field of economics, or in the field of chemistry, or in the field of medicine, or in the field of history, language learning, any fields. There are funding opportunities in all areas, and those who will attend the master program will be aware of which are the funding opportunities in the different areas, and will be able to find the call for proposals in the framework of the different European funding programs. They will be able, after the first module, to match ideas with funding program. So if I have an idea that is, I would like to provide language teachers with the skills to deliver digital education, I will know after the first module which are the funding opportunities made available for this purpose. During the first module of the master, the students will also learn to create transnational project partnership, how to identify, as I was saying in the example earlier, the best partners in terms of organizations, in terms of public or private organizations throughout Europe and beyond, because now the European programs not only address European countries, but the rest of the world. So during the first module, we will teach how to identify the most suitable organizations, both private and public, for the project. The students will learn how to fill in the application form to submit a European project proposal, and will be able to plan quality strategies to make sure that the project that has been written is the best possible project. And this is the first module, European project planning. The second module, European project management, will start, as I said earlier, from the moment the project is approved. So we will see how to organize and reorganize the project activities on the basis of what we have promised in the application form. We will see how to develop the logical framework that will help to guide the process of developing all of the project activities throughout the entire project life cycle. We will learn how to maintain positive relations with the partnership, with the organizations that have been involved as partner in the project, and how to deal with the funding authorities, the European Commission or its agencies. We will learn how to make sure that the objectives that were stated in the project proposal are achieved and that the promised deliverables are produced. We will learn how to monitor and evaluate the project activities, monitor throughout the project life cycle, throughout the different work packages, and evaluate the project results. We will see how to communicate the project, how to promote the information about the project, how to carry out the budgetary and financial management of the project, and how to produce the activity report and the financial reports that are to be produced, to be submitted to the funding authorities, either the European Commission or its agencies, as well as prepare for audits. So these are the skills that will be acquired. It is possible to attend the program both on-site in Florence and online. Online, we have an interactive learning platform that we have been using now for 2 years. And so it's possible for the students who attend online to participate synchronously at the same time as the students who will be in Florence, but the online students can also participate asynchronously. So these are pictures that have been taken between October and December in the framework of the 10th edition of the Master Program. That was our first hybrid edition, because in the past years, before COVID, we had everything on site in Florence. Then we had a year in the 9th edition last year. During the pandemic, everything was only online. And the 10th edition, for the first time, it was a hybrid initiative where we had students here in Florence at our site and students online. And here you can see the on-site students, and here you can see the online students. And this is our classroom during the program. Can you see the slides going on?
Yes, everything is fine.
Okay. So previous editions, as I was saying, we are now promoting the 11th edition. So 10 editions of the master programs have already been carried out. 200 students were involved, representing 40 countries all over the world. And at the end of my presentation, we'll have a look on the website of the master, and I will show you more. The participation in the master program was a life-changing experience for many of the participants. Some of the participants, they enrolled in the master program, they had a university degree, maybe they had been unemployed for 2 years. And then they started the program, and at the end of the program, during the internship, they were already offered a job. Some other students found a job during the internship through the contacts they made during the internship, because they were participating in international project meetings, and they were meeting with people who are also working in the field of international project management, and they found a job. So I could tell you many stories of our previous participants, but on our website, you can go and read their testimonials and see how the program, how enrolling in the master program changed their life. It is a truly international program. As I was saying, students of more than 40 nationalities participated, literally worldwide. So every year we have students from Europe, of course, we have students from Africa, we have students from Asia, we have students from America. So all the 5 continents are attending the program. Up until now, actually, we didn't have participants from Australia so far, but maybe this year we will have students from Australia as well. Every other continent, we've had students. The trainers represent 8 different European countries, and internships are organized in 20 countries throughout Europe. These international internships have a duration of 3 months, and they are guaranteed for all the students. I will show you afterwards on our website the list of our partners who offer internship to these students. During the internship, students work as assistant European project managers, meaning that the internship are held in organizations that have active and ongoing European projects, and the students there present the students there have the possibility to be completely involved in planning future European projects and managing ongoing projects, participating in project meetings, traveling to other countries to attend these meetings, etc. The internship can be organized online and on site. So it is possible for the students to travel and to go to the organization and have the internship there, or to have the internship online. We are very flexible with these online and on-site participation. So it is possible, for example, for students who participated in the program, in the training program online, and then they can do the internship on site, or vice versa. They can participate in the training program on site and then have the internship online. Career destinations. 85% of the previous participants in the master program are currently working as European and international project managers all over the world. And on the website, I will show you their careers. Where are they working? They are working in international organizations. They are working in European agencies. They are working in public authorities, in universities, in consulting companies, as well as in private enterprises. Some of them are also working as a freelance, and they are very happy with that. The reason why it's quite easy to find an employment once you have gained these skills, the expertise as a European project planner and manager, is that you can go to an organization and tell them, I can help you get funds for your activities. And so it's very easy that the organization will say, I'm interested in having someone who helps me getting funds, if, of course, the organization is eligible for that. So it's quite straightforward and easy to those who have this expertise to find an employment as international project managers. Dates and duration. The start date is for the 11th edition is the 17th of October 2022. The duration is 5 months. From October to December, there will be the course, and it will be either in Florence or online, 8 hours a day, every day, Monday to Friday. And then from January to March 2023, there will be the international internship. This is for the online, on-site, synchronous students. But it is also possible to attend the program as an asynchronous student. Then following the pre-recorded lectures. So we now have, for example, asynchronous students who are enrolled in the program and are attending in the program, listening and accessing the lessons that were recorded between October to December 2021. And then they will have the internship. So asynchronous students can start anytime. The coordinator of the program is Pixel. As I was saying, I am the president of Pixel. We are an international education institution. We have 23 years of experience in planning and management of European projects. We also have the same years of experience in delivering international education and training initiatives, focusing mostly on European project planning and management. And we have about 15 years of experience in organizing international conferences in the field of higher education. So we are the coordinator of the master program, and our main activity is planning and management of European projects. So you would learn from us and from our colleagues who have been involved in these types of projects for 23 years. The next deadline for enrolling in the program is the end of March. So we have deadlines, we will have deadlines until when we fill up all the places available. So the enrollment is based on a first come, first served strategy. So if you are interested in enrolling in the program, the best thing is to enroll as soon as possible. We have a total of 30 places available, and we have already about 10 students who are enrolled. So the next deadline is the 30th of March. The registration fee is 3,600 euro. The moment you enroll, you will have to pay 50 euro as a deposit. Then after a week, you send your enrollment. We will provide you with the feedback within a week, and then you will be asked to pay the first half of the participation fee. The second half of the participation fee will have to be paid by the end of June. It is possible to download the registration documents or to fill in the registration documents directly online. Why should you enroll? First of all, because we guarantee international internship. So we guarantee an international working experience as a part of the learning process. It is a truly international environment. So you will learn and in a classroom or online with a group of people coming from all over the world. There are international career opportunities, starting with the internship. As I was saying, 85% of the previous participants are having an international career right now. There is a constant integration of theory and practice, so you learn by doing all the time. The teaching staff is very international and have very relevant experience and expertise in the field. And then, of course, the experience and expertise of the coordinator, Pixel, with 23 years of experience in European project planning and management. We have been involved so far in 140 projects that have been funded by the European Commission. And you can find the list of these projects on our website, and we are going there in a minute. Now, before I finish this presentation, I will share with you some of the frequently asked questions. So one of the questions is, what is the registration procedure? In order to enroll in the program, you will have to fill in the registration form. You will have to attach your diploma or a copy of your diploma or degree. You will have to attach a motivation letter, because the applications will be selected on the basis of the motivation, so you will have to attach this motivation letter. You will have to attach the registration form filled in, and you will have to attach the proof of payment of the €50. The maximum number of students that can participate in each edition of the program is 30. It is possible to attend, as I was saying earlier, as a fully asynchronous student. This means that if you're interested in participating as an asynchronous student, you can enroll today and start tomorrow, because the program, in this case, is fully customized. You can decide to attend the training program rather than in 2 months, in 4 months. This can be done because you will access these pre-recorded lectures. The only fixed aspect is the internship. The internship cannot last more than 3 months. So it can be done online or on site, also for asynchronous students, but it is not possible to say, I would like to have the internship part-time for 6 months. The internship is 3 months. Every student can choose the internship destination. How does it work? Every student will be asked to identify 3 organizations where they would like to carry out their internship. And they will choose the organization among the about 60 partner organizations of the master program. And then we will send the application of the student to the first organization that have been chosen for the internship. The organization will organize a Skype meeting with the student, and they will decide if the student is suitable to carry out the internship with them. If the first organization does not accept the student, we will send the application to the second organization. In the past 10 years, we usually found a match between the first and the second choice. The reason being that we have up to 30 students and we have about 60 organizations offering the internship. The organization offering the internship are very interested in having the students with this profile as interns and maybe for a future career opportunities. So every year we organize an internship preparation day where some of our partner offering internship will present themselves, will speak about the opportunities they offer to the master students if they decide to choose them for the internship, and it will be possible, of course, to ask questions to the representatives of these organizations. It is possible to attend the program partially online and partially on-site. As I was saying earlier, you can decide, for example, to enroll in the program on-site and come to Florence for the training period so as to be able to relate with the other participants on site, and maybe have the internship online, or vice versa. Attend the program at home, from home, online, and then have the internship on site. The final certification that we provide is a participation certificate and a Europass mobility certificate. The participation certificate that we provide is very, very detailed. We give all information about the skills and competence acquired, up to the point that it is possible to go to a university and ask them, if they're willing to recognize university credits on the basis of this certification. So the deadline for enrollment, I already mentioned earlier, is the 30th of March. For further information, you can contact us. These are our contact information. And I invite you to visit our website. But after this presentation, I would like to share with you the website. And okay, I would like, before we finish, to share with you some more student testimonials. but we will do this later. And this is it for my presentation. I would like now to have maybe another 5 minutes, if it is possible, to visit our website. Is it possible, Ina?
Let's see if there are some questions. If anyone has a question, you can write it in the chat or raise your hand. Okay, Alejandra.
Usually the projects or programs you organize in your master are related more focused in the proper international relations practice or puntual projects, or for example, you have also communication projects. How to improve communication between.
Yes, one of the modules is related to communication skills, because of course this is an important part of international projects. So international communications, we have a specific module on international communication skills. We have some of the participants who were enrolled in the previous editions who had a degree in communication science as well. Did I answer your question?
I think so.
Okay, thank you. If it is possible, if there are no more questions, I would like to share again my screen and just a second. And to briefly go through to the website of the master program.
If there are more questions, you can always write them in the chat. Yes, there is one in the chat.
Is it possible? Yes, it is possible to request scholarships, not to us, not to Pixel, but some of the previous participants obtained a scholarship through the Erasmus Plus program, Erasmus Plus, the KA1 action, that is to fund the internship. So they, some of the previous students, they obtained an internship, they obtained a scholarship to fund the cost of the internship. So the cost for traveling, for accommodation for the internship period. Other students also obtained scholarships in the framework of the Erasmus for Entrepreneur program to also fund the internship period. Other students obtained study vouchers in the framework of the European Social Funds offers. So some of the previous students, yes, they found scholarships. Okay, if I can share my screen again. Do you see my screen?
No, it's black again.
I don't know why it says it paused. I don't know what to do. No, it says that sharing the screen is paused. Okay, do you see my screen now?
Yes, we do.
So you see the website of the program?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will I will briefly show you all the informations that are here. Here on the website, you can find, for example, the information about the teaching staff. For each member of the teaching staff, you can see, for example, Stanislav, he works at the European Commission. You can see his CV, or John, he's an auditor for the European Commission to check the projects, etc. So all members of the teaching staff, you can find their CV here. I will also briefly show you some of the photos. So here is a photo gallery where you can see the students who were involved in the previous editions. This is when we were only in the classroom. You can see here. And then here you can see the hybrid version where you have online and on-site students. For the internship, I would like to show you here. This is the map where you can see all the partner organizations who are offering internship, where they are located. As you can see, they are located everywhere in Europe. And you can see also here, you can find in every country the organizations offering the internship. And for each of the organizations, for example, in France, there is the description of the organization, and there is the testimonial of one of the previous students who did the internship there. This is the same for all partners. So every partner is presented, and for every partner, there is a description of the organization. There is, of course, the location. There is the link to the European projects and a testimonial of previous participants. And you can see that we have partners everywhere in Europe offering internships. So this is the internship part. And then I would also like to share with you the testimonials and career section. So here you can read the testimonials of the students. So for this is the video. I'm not even trying to share it now because I think it's complicated with the Zoom apparently. But for every student, you have their testimonial, and you have, you can check their testimonials. You can read. So it's a video here, or some students have only a written testimonial. I will scroll down. So you see, he says, enrolling in this program was one of the best decisions of my life. He is one of the students who changed his life thanks to the master program. He's from Paraguay. He's an engineer. He was unemployed when he started the program. And at the end of the program, he was immediately offered a project management position. But anyway, so all the students' testimonials are here. There are also the success stories of the previous students. For example, Sana, she's from Pakistan. And after her internship, the company offered her to work as a project manager. Or Federica, she started working as an international project officer right after internship, etc., etc. He was also, Jose, he was offered a job by the organization where he had the internship, etc. So these are our success stories. And you can also read the partner testimonial. So we asked some of the partner organization to describe their testimonial, how it was working with the students that we trained. And so, for example, this is Limerick Institute of Technology. Seamus, he says, I have been happy to host a number of students of the master program, etc. One last thing I would like to share with you is the career section. Here you can see the career destinations of the students involved in the previous edition of the program. So you see, we have, you can also search the typology of organizations, for example, international organizations, European agencies, NGOs, consulting companies, adult education institutions, research centers, etc. So this is where they are working. And here you can see for the different organizations where the previous master students are working. For example, Galileo Museum, she's a Greek architect. Okay, and here you can see the website of the organization. Okay, etc. Last thing, the alumni section. Here you can see all the students who have been involved in the previous edition of the program. And you can see the countries. You see, we have had students from, I just start, Albania, Argentina, Armenia, Austria, Belgium, Bosnia, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Estonia, etc., 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 all the countries. And for each of the previous students, you have the information about their career. For example, Adele, she's currently working at, she's Italian, she's working in London at NHS as a project manager, and you can read her testimonial, and so on. You can see for the many of the previous students, you have their career and their testimonials. So I think my time is up, or almost. If there is any other questions, I'm happy to answer. Otherwise, I will copy on the chat the link to the website. So it is possible to check out everything I said directly on the website.
Yes, also you have the link on our intranet and the booth, so you can always check the information. Yeah, if there are no more questions, thank you for your attention, everyone.
Thank you very much, Ina. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. And enjoy the rest of this very beautiful conference. I think it's an excellent initiative. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.